Hello, my sweetie beaties. I'm so excited for today's video. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through my top 10 healthy habits that have changed my life the most. You're gonna see some weird things. You're gonna see some really easy to implement things. You're gonna see some fun things. And I'm so excited to bring you along on top 10 tips that have changed my life. So this is healthy habit number, which is actually stopping work. This is gonna sound really weird for some people, but I used to just work all day and all night, and my only focus was like living to work. Now, what's this thing? Like I work to live, I don't live to work.
Yes.
Yeah, so now, stopping work at the end of the day and enjoying nature. I mean, what's not to love? Okay, this is healthy habit. Bing. I switch my morning zhuzhing, or like my morning track, to breathwork. As someone who runs slightly anxious, doing breathwork in the morning has literally changed my life. There is a breathwork track in the Higher Self app. It's so good. So I would highly recommend trying breathwork every single morning and just testing it out. Like, just see the difference in how you feel. It is so good. My next healthy habit number, I start every morning and I listen to my own custom affirmations. In the app, we have a section where you can create your own custom reprogramming track on the home page. And I create a whole track called I Am a Jackpot. And it's all the reasons why I'm so amazing. And it's 100 things. And I listen to this every single day to root my self-worth, my enoughness. I was rooting the other day, was rooting to the belief of like feeling so beautiful and feeling so just like gorgeous. And I was doing it the other morning and I went to a cafe. My server was like, wow, you are just stunning. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. I was like, Affirmations, baby. It was just so funny. And I feel like since I've been really rooting to this, it's like crazy the compliments that I'm receiving and how I feel about myself. It's night and day. So I highly recommend, and I do that while I gua sha. So I'll listen to my affirmations and then I gua sha my face. I got this little baby, honestly, off Temu. Because I was like, this has to be the same thing. And it is. Lasted like a whole year. I'll scale up my face. I run quite puffy, so I drain my face every morning while I listen to my affirmations. Oh, are you kidding? What a dream. I'm just making a little bit of ginger tea. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat, and whenever this happens, I'm like right on the ginger tea. I literally just chop up ginger, like nothing fancy, putting it in here. Woo! This has been simmering for probably like 30 minutes. A lemon. People also put honey, but I hate sweet things. Well, that's a dramatic. I don't like sweet beverages. That is a fact. Hate is a strong word that I do not like to use very often, but I really don't like sweet beverages. It's too much sugar too quickly. That's a very dramatic story of why I don't put honey in it, but you can put honey in. And you know what? For fun, look at this. I'm obsessed with cinnamon. It's my favorite spice. Oh, just never gets old. I'm gonna put a little tinge in. Because you know what? This could be like a Christmas lemon tea served. I'm not gonna sip it because I'm gonna burn my mouth off. This is what I'm snacking on this morning. Someone recently said that I'm tongue-tied. I didn't even know what that meant, so I had to look it up. And now I'm like so consciously aware that I think I have like a list and I don't know what to do about it. But I'm like, it's fine. Like my whole business is me speaking. And if I'm tongue-tied and doing this, that's hilarious. Because I don't know if you've ever known this about me. I don't know if I've ever shared this. But one time I was talking to this guy, we're like having a drunk conversation. This is like when I was in university. I'll never forget this. I want to be famous. I want to help heal the world. Actually, I probably didn't even say that. I probably said I want to be famous. I don't think when I was in university I even knew what healing the world meant. And he was like, well, you can't be famous with a voice like that. He didn't say you have a list, but he was like, you can't be famous with a voice like that. And I was like, watch me, bitch. I'm the type of person that if you tell me I can't do something, then I'm like, well, now I just have to do it just to prove you. Talking is my favorite thing in this whole world. As my boyfriend, I never stop talking. I woke up, I did my affirmations, I did my breath work, I did a little bit of computer work just for like a little minute because I don't like to go right into working out. I spent so long in my life like waking up at 5 a.m. going to work out, and I'm like, that just like doesn't feel great for my body. Oh, I already had breakfast. I had like a little chia bowl with apples and peanut butter, and you guessed it, cinnamon. Eating right when I wake up also has been like great for my nervous system. I used to fast. Worst thing I could do for myself. My nervous system was like, help! Let's fast forward to university. I feel like for me personally in high school, I didn't have a thing with my body. It was only until I got to university. I was really fortunate growing up. My dad was a chef, my mom was a pastry chef. I ate like the best food. My mom is really health conscious, so we ate super healthy. I found out that I was dairy and gluten free from a young age, so I was like doing that when it wasn't cool. It sucked though because there was like no options. Anyways, when I got to university though, I didn't really take it seriously. Like I didn't take my gluten and dairy tolerance. Like my mom kind of like did it for me, but not even like I don't know. We were eating way more healthy at home. So when I got to university, I had no consciousness of like what was healthy and what wasn't, which sounds so crazy. But I really didn't. Like I didn't know what was a fat. I didn't know what was a carb. I didn't know any of that. And I just went to university and just like, ate. And we binge drank like 5 days a week probably. That's dramatic. Probably like 3. Honestly 3, but in the beginning a lot. You know, the first week you go crazy. There's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of junk food. The cafeteria was so unhealthy. Everything had sugar in it. Like someone needs to do something about that. Like the cafeteria is so unhealthy. I think I gained like 30 pounds in 2 months. Then started my whole dichotomy with healing my relationship to my body, because then I went full Capricorn Manny Jen on like working out. Then I definitely developed an eating disorder and I lost so much weight. I literally would track my calories and I would put like 4 almonds. And I remember being like, if I eat more than 1,000 calories a day, I'm gonna be fat. And I was eating like 1,000 calories a day. It was so bad. I would work out for like 3 hours. So I lost all this weight. I was like super thin, but like unhealthy. I remember, I've never shared this publicly, but I would be taking these like fat burning pills. I think that were just like literally, I don't even know what was in there. It felt like cocaine. Just like appetite suppressant. So unhealthy. Bless her soul, she just wanted love. When I lost my dad, I actually developed a binge eating disorder. I think it was just coping with the trauma. I didn't even know I was doing it. I was living with roommates at the time, and I would like go into everyone's food and like just take a little bit of everything. Then as I started going on my healing journey and everything, I will say I read the book Brain Over Binge, and that really helped with my binge eating disorder. Almost like overnight healed it, because I just read it and I was like, oh, this doesn't control me. And then I just kind of was like, I'm done with this. But what really changed for me is when I went to Bali, the year that my dad passed away. We didn't work out at all. I just walked every day and we like ate consciously. We ate a lot of like vegan food. At the end of the month, I felt the best I've ever felt. And I was like, what? I thought you had to like kill yourself at the gym, diet, be so rigid. And I was like, this is the best I've ever felt. And I didn't even think about it. So I was like, okay, I'm on to something. And I remember calling my friend being like, this is so weird, but I don't think HIIT training's working for me. And she's like, what? That doesn't make sense. And I know, I think I have to do like low impact. And she's like, that doesn't make sense. Then I switched to Melissa Wood Health. I found Melissa Wood Health in 2020 and I've been consistent with her workouts ever since. And I would say I have the body that I always dreamed of now. Like the way that I feel in my body, the way that I look, the way that I am, like this is the body that I always dreamed of, and I actually didn't even know it was possible. And it has been from listening to my body, doing low impact exercises, and this is just works for me. Melissa Wood Health, I love, like it feels good during, it feels good after, like I feel so good doing it. Walking, moving, just being conscious and being active. That has like changed my body. If you've seen before and afters of me, and just living like a low inflammation diet, no gluten, no dairy, being like conscious of what my body needs. And that honestly changed everything for me. I know this is like sensitive stuff to talk about, but I'm just gonna be honest. I remember putting that on my vision board, being like, I just want to feel the way that girl probably feels. I remember this girl looked at my vision board, she's like, you know you're never gonna look like that. It's impossible to look like that, right? And I was like, I don't believe that. I don't know, it took a long time for me. It really took such a long time, but eventually we got there. And that is freedom. Becoming body free, the best things in the whole entire world, because it used to plague me. Like I would think about everything I would eat. I would constantly be like, I have to go to the gym. Oh my gosh, if I just went traveling right now, I would have a heyday. Like I'm like, I have to be working out, I have to be eating. I'd be restricting myself everywhere I went. Now I don't restrict myself at all. A diehard fan of Melissa since like I told you 2020, and they reached out to me last week and they're like, do you want to be an affiliate for Melissa Wood Health? I was like, oh, yes. So if you want to try, you can use Marley5 and you can get your first month for only $5 plus a 7-day free trial, which is so sick. I'll leave it below. I just want to tell you what I do. I honestly love the programs. My favorite program is Tighten Tone. She released it like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I love it. decks are set up, my friends. Wait, wait. Healthy habit number working outside of the house has changed my life. I feel like when I lived in my other house, I'd always work at home. And honestly, it did not make me happy. And now I make a full intention of pretty much every day to leave the house to work. Life changing. Try switching it up and like going to a cafe or just like going out. I promise you, it makes your day so much better. The porcupine is back. I want to share with you another healthy habit. I am super cautious of how I consume on my phone. There are two things that have helped me so much. So this is like a 2-in-1. Number one is that I have my do not disturb on at all times, meaning no one can call me. I'm not getting that like notification hit at all times. And that has helped me so much. I think when I had my notifications on, I was so overstimulated. And then I have an app called Opal, OPAL, and I'll leave the link below. But basically this app blocks out your apps. It blocks out starting, I believe, at like 8 p.m. and it blocks until 9 a.m. This really helped with like consumption, not scrolling before bed or like when I wake up. Love your energy in this challenge, and I'm so excited to give you day 16. As promised, today we're going to talk about receiving. And this is tip number. I actually got my intolerances tested and I no longer eat those foods that inflame me. So for me, that looks like gluten, dairy. I'm not perfect. Like sometimes I still eat those things. It's not like from a restricting thing. Like I'm not allowed to have this because if I do that, then I'll want to eat it all the time. Just like this doesn't feel good for my body. So I'm not going to eat this. Really coming at food from that way has just changed my life. All right, my sweet angels. Thank you so much for watching this video, my top 10 tips. If you have any tips that you want to leave below, or what was your favorite tip that I shared? This could also be a bonus tip, is that I wear these red light glasses every night and it really helps. Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and I'll see you guys next one.